Now you can get BetMGM's second chance offer for basketball. If you bet on a player to score the first field goal of the game and instead they score the second, boom, second chance. You get your money back in cash. That's right, Second Jamie.
Get the second chance offer from BetMGM, where we know how to treat you right.
Yo, what's up, KG Certified fans? It's the big ticket here. I got an exclusive NBA second chance offer from BetMGM just in time for the 225 playoffs push. Hop on the BetMGM app every Friday and receive a special offer for NBA fans. Get a second chance if your first field goal scorer doesn't score first. If your player scores second, you get your money back in cash. Yes, that's cash, cold cash. Lock in your first field goal scorer picks, ride with your favorite players, take advantage of the second chance, and feel the hype of every bucket all season long. Let's get it. Bet with the sports books that was born in Vegas. Head to BetMGM app, grab that second chance promo, and let's lock into the NBA action. Only at BetMGM, the official partner of KG Certified. Let's go.
Put on some old school music like this, you take the chorus and you just repeat what
Can we record this? Because he give us a jewel every time he come in.
No. This for all you
he got a new song for us.
All you niggas who black in love. Let me tell you something.
My boy in love right here. Hold on, my guy in love. Put us on, Lord.
So
Put us on.
You get an old school song like this, Fred. You're in front of a new lady, a new situation, and anything. Just copy what the motherfuckers say. Example given. As soon as it come on, right? You walk in, just copy it in the older or louder tone. We'll get to you. Check it out. This you can use this too. I'm not saying you use this.
Let me see that. Let me see this, Lord. What you got for me? Till I get to you.
Hey, look. The more you gonna see.
Right.
I'm finna give you all I got.
Right. Hey, you a fool.
Hey, Nate was like, okay, I'm still Nate, don't go to Jackson. What's up, boy?
What's up, bro?
Hey, man, this to bring the vibes down right here, shit. Boy, I wake up, I got it, you know what I'm saying? Ginger and maca. Have you hit the ginger and maca yet? Have you fuck with it?
The what again?
Ginger and maca, you ain't fuck with it.
I do the ginger every morning.
You're looking for this smoke. You want this smoke.
It's a ginger and maca?
Listen, I'm telling you now, P is octane. Don't go in there like.
Hold on, let me look it
listen,
up.
No, don't look it up.
Let me order it on Amazon.
Nah, I got you. I'll just swing by. Here you go. Boom. Listen, give you some instructions.
How you spell it, Lord?
M-A-C-C-A.
Okay, yeah.
Maca, all you men out there trying to go back into the jungle and turn back into Tarzan, go get your ass some red and black maca. You thank me. Matter of fact, we coming out with some KG certified maca. Don't even worry about it.
The maca root?
Maca root. Yeah. And if
I'm already on this, Lord. I forgot I got some of the gummies.
No, don't get the gummies. The gummies ain't as concentrated. Get a pill, get in your system, drink some warm water. Yeah, then put your seatbelt on.
Is it black maca?
If you know how to drive stick shift, then you know what you're doing. You understand?
Yeah.
With no seatbelt. You understand? And your head is out the window while you're doing that. You understand?
He said head out
well,
the
you
window.
You going to a video today, boy. You got your whole kid on. Give me something, nigga. My dog trying to get it, goddammit.
Hey, look.
Hold on, man. Y'all got it. Don't get it fucked up, what?
Hey, sometimes you got to pop out and show niggas.
Hey, sometimes you got to pop out and show them. Get money, P. Yeah, you get money,
You know what
boy.
I'm saying? Sometimes you got to
pee on something. You leaving here going to a date right before. Yeah,
I got something going on later. I
already know what you got going on. Let's get into it, man. Take it to truth, baby. Let's get it.
Let's go. Certified.
It's a green summer.
What's the ritter?
Yeah, we built different.
He ain't watching the games like I'm watching the game.
I'm outside.
We're live.
It's fluid.
This is when you stop the production and we go back and rewind.
I'm coming to the Lou Will and Spank.
Oh, shit. You going to the Lou Will show?
Tonight, yeah.
Oh, that's going to be cracking. Matter of fact, we're going to need a certified camera in there for that, for the first 30 seconds, because they're going to kick us out of there. That motherfucker turned into Lou Will. Shout out to Lou Will, man. His shit turned into a party, boy.
Yeah, him and Spank.
Ooh, they kill that shit. Yeah, they get that in.
Yeah,
I like his show, too.
Yeah, I'm going to go fuck with them tonight.
Oh, that's what's up, man. Shout to that. Yeah, that's what's up. Let's get it, baby.
All right, first thing I want to ask you about the Houston Rockets, winners of
They rolling, seven in a row.
straight.
Now they rolling. This month.
They rolling.
I asked you earlier, man. Houston, man. Oh no, dude, man.
No, I didn't say nothing about the Houston. I was rolling with Houston.
Nah, when I asked you about Houston, Memphis, and the
but
top.
they young though.
That's what I'm saying.
That's what I'm saying. They could get popped. Is what I'm saying. They good, but they could get popped by like Golden State on the legs. That's
Get
what, you know, they could get popped.
You ain't
They
shit.
cracking.
They
cracking.
poppable.
They can get popped.
Poppable.
right.
You ain't shit, dog. That's true though.
That's what I'm saying.
But
like they gotta see Golden. If they gotta see Golden State first round, I gotta go with the Golden State.
Oh, you going with experience?
Yeah. I gotta go with the experience, dog. Because when the lights get bright, you gotta put pressure on them young boys. You gotta make them push them to 6 and 7 games where it's like, all right, we're gonna push y'all to deep waters, and y'all gonna feel this pressure, and y'all gonna tighten up.
Yeah, tighten up and start doing things out of the ordinary.
Right.
You know, them new teams, when they get to playoffs, man, and they get something taken away,
Yeah.
you really see a major drop-off.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Game slows down. You really see the value of high pace, right? Because when you get to the playoff, things slow down and things are in the 70s and 80s. Oh, no, that's a phone booth.
By the time you get to game 3,
you win it, bro.
The scouting report is out.
Scout report, and you ain't got no new shit. Right.
Don't even work no more.
Matter of fact, everybody always puts in 2 new plays during the playoffs anyway, but
Yeah, you hold.
I'm eager to see. You know who's been quiet this year? We ain't really talked about.
Who?
Ja Morant, man.
Man, because he play and then he don't play.
I think he hurt his arm. He's been hurt, right, Nate? I think he hurt his shoulder, but
he in and out the lineup.
So this is what I'm saying. You can't really evaluate those teams. So those are scary teams to me. Teams when you ain't seen them full throttle.
Yeah.
One thing I love about playoffs, bro, it's full throttle. Everybody's finna be up, and they know, if it is some games taken off, it's for some precautionary stuff. But Draymond said it best, man. We are in game 60-something. And everybody's going to be hurt. Everybody's going to be feeling it. And these are the dog days of the league. March is probably the hardest month, would you say, out of all the months?
Because you starting to treat these games like playoff games because you right now it's a lot of jockeying going on
I'm
right
saying
now.
March is the most difficult, and think about what March means. If you have a bad March.
Sore, you got a jam toe, and then but you got every game means something when you in that race.
Game 45 and going into these next 20 games for the month of March, man.
Right.
March is a crucial.
It's hard, but it's really re-energizing too.
It's crucial.
Because you like, all right, this is like that stretch run. It's like when you run a marathon and you in it. I ain't never ran a marathon, but when you run a long distance and shit, but the end is coming, you get that extra,
that little juice.
That mindset, that little juice.
I'm saying this to say that those teams like Houston, like Memphis, those are scary teams.
Right, they are.
Like they poppable, but bro, you don't want to play them. Now, we haven't seen Ja, Jerry, Jay. We ain't seen that whole thing together. And you know what I'm saying? Bang. That's what I'm saying. Houston, Memphis, teams like that though, they got the caliber guys that can beat you. Those are the scary teams to me. But man,
Ja Morant's only played 43 games. He's missed his last 2 because of a hamstring. He had a shoulder thing. He's had,
he got some more good basketball to come, I think.
Still the 5 seed, all things considered.
That's what I'm saying, dog. You don't want to see no Memphis. You know what I'm saying? There's some teams you don't want to see, dog.
Well, I think the West is so wide open.
Think so? It ain't no.
I mean,
2 to 5 is separated by 1 game.
I said that.
Yeah.
Right. That's crazy, right? So,
and then don't let, I know they ain't really been playing well this year. Phoenix, let them slide into the play-in and then slide into the playoffs. Anything can happen,
They're too inconsistent, man. I see
they
them
inconsistent.
And
then, they don't even feel like playing some nights. That game versus the Lakers.
Man, I saw that, man. KD, man. Yeah, it's time, bro. I'm telling you, they having conversations behind the door. Like, it's already an understanding.
It's already written.
Yeah.
Next thing I want to ask you guys about, Stephen A. said this, and it caught some traction online. I'm curious what you guys think. He said Austin Reaves is currently the best third option in the league. So if you guys look at the third options around the NBA, who do you think are kind of the top guys?
Well, I got Porzingis right now, the top third guy.
You put him behind Jay Brown?
Jaylen Brown second or first.
Oh.
It's Tatum, Brown, Porzingis, right?
Derek White.
Everybody say you can put all. It's like
Drew Holiday.
It's like
I'm taking Porzingis over Reaves.
Fair.
That's what we're talking about.
Yeah, you are.
So, and then there's somebody else. I think
Gordon or Jamal Murray.
Jamal Murray is the second best player.
Yeah, behind Joker and then Gordon.
Yeah, and then
Aaron
Gordon.
And Gordon just had damn near 40.
Yeah, I like Gordon.
the Warriors.
But
Sat down. Y'all want to sit down? Cool, I got
like
it.
Gordon. It's somebody else that I had.
You could say Mobley or Garland, Norman Powell.
Yeah, Garland.
Yeah.
Mobley is the second best player,
Third. It goes Spider, Garland, Mobley.
Man, Mobley impact is more than Garland's.
I didn't say that. Here you go.
I'm saying Mobley. I like you, gas Mobley, and I'm giving him his flowers.
No, I'm giving it too, but in the realm of how
Mobley was an all-star this year.
Garland was too.
No, he wasn't.
Wasn't an all-star this year?
He wasn't. No, Mobley made it. Yep.
So that's
he took the leap
okay.
after your words, Lord. He took the leap.
No, he
that's what I'm saying. He leaped to the second best player.
No, I had the guards in front of that though. So when you said that made sense. So he has made the climb.
Yeah.
So then Garland's your best. I mean,
Garland's your third best.
That's killer too.
That's killer too, is what I'm saying.
You can also say that DeAndre
and
DeAndre Hunter.
What about A-Man from Houston?
How about Amen.
I'm taking Amen.
Yeah, Amen, nice.
I'm taking him, dog.
Now, Austin Reaves in top
Austin
5.
Reaves is top 5.
Austin Reaves is top 5.
Third.
You got Chet, you got J-Dub, however you want to slot the third person.
Chet too.
However you want to slot.
Yeah, but Reaves is in that top 5.
And you know what? He's been activated. I told P this, man. He out here thinking like him. Like I can get a bucket on whoever. I got the ISO. Hey, ref, call it, man. He fouled me. Like
And you got Luka and LeBron back.
Darius Garland was an all-star, by the way. Just got
he was.
Yes, sir.
And
he was in
Yeah,
they got 3.
Yeah, I saw
and he was in the 3-point contest.
But maybe an alternate, or did he make it?
No,
he
man,
made it straight up.
Damn, I didn't know he made it.
Yeah, he made it. Alternate, like, it don't matter.
He played the game.
I mean, when it was 7-on-7-on-7, I don't know who. Damn.
4-on-4.
Yeah, what they playing out here?
So who would you say is the best if we had to just pick one?
Out of all
you
of
said
them, the best?
Porzingis and Mobley, because they impact. You know what I'm saying? I'm
On
talking
both
like
sides.
that.
Probably like, because they was all, they you know.
He a bucket, though.
You could say Mobley or Duke, because they was all-stars. Out of all of them, they was all-stars.
Austin Reaves a bucket, though.
But Austin Reaves is right there. Like, that's where you want him to be. You want him to be your third best player on a great team. Like, that's a good spot for him. Third or fourth best player, that's
Austin Reaves or Powell?
Austin Reaves or who?
Powell.
Norman Powell.
Norman Powell. That's a good one.
Ooh.
I like Norman Powell.
I
don't know, man.
He can turn around the guard, though.
Yeah. But I like Austin Reaves' playmaking ability, though.
Yeah, Austin Reaves.
He off the dribble. He can make plays. You know, Powell is more of a scorer, athletic, can defend. But dude can make plays too.
Bucket. Yeah.
That's what I like. He got a little more versatility in his offense.
Shout out to Austin Reaves, man.
From undrafted to averaging a dub on the Lakers. Pretty cool for Austin Reaves.
Man, he underpaid now.
Yeah, time to get it.
He already signed.
It's time to get it. Time to get it.
Next thing I want to ask you guys about, the Warriors and Knicks played Saturday. We saw some like Towns and Draymond kind of dust up a little bit, talking back and forth to each other. And then after the game, the Knicks lose. Towns kind of storms off the court immediately. And everyone on the Knicks kind of hangs around to dap up Draymond and talk to him. I'm curious what you guys would think from that perspective of a teammate kind of having an issue with the player and then them kind of showing love to the player after the game.
Like, I used to be in the middle of, like, I'm friends with Q Rich, and obviously, you know, P's my man. So it used to always be like a weird, when you are friends with two people that don't get along or play at a certain whatever, you know what I'm saying? Like, it goes back to the Dallas joint. I'm gonna bring this up. Because it wasn't like, if I'm being 100, if I said it was blue, if I said it was green on the sky, yo, you was supposed to ride.
It is green.
You didn't ride, bro.
You're right.
That's what I'm saying.
You're right.
I expect for Cat to be upset when everybody come in the locker room. You know what I'm saying? But again, you know, me and bro, we cool, but I understand y'all had a difference. I ain't hang out with him. I just said what up. So I understand both ways. Like when you get into it and it be really whatever and you emotional about it, you're in the moment. It's only till when you sit back 2 hours later or you're not chopped about it where you reflect on it. But, you know, man, the game is full of emotions. And when you in the game, bro, you know, you so caught up in it and it's going. And then on top of it, when you losing's like, you know what I'm saying? It's like, damn, you know? And then I think he was slick at the end. I think Draymond was real slick with his interviews and how he just finessed it all. So, Yeah, man. Yeah, I get both
You
sides.
gotta fight fire with fire, bro.
I mean, how you feeling if you just got into it there? You see me at Q Rich, I like, yeah, I'm gonna call you, you know what I'm saying? Yeah.
First of all, I'm gonna be on the bench like we ain't dapping them after the game.
It take your captain to say something like that before
Like,
we,
yeah,
you know?
So you would set the tone then, Pete.
I would
You
have been like, we not head shaking, like we not doing all that tonight. Like, cause that's a normal thing in the league now. Y'all play, win or lose, y'all shake. Listen, dog, win or lose, we ain't dapping them today. It's just today.
Nah, you just be like, we ain't dapping.
We ain't
Then
dapping.
everybody was on it, like, okay, cool.
I mean, I used to do that anyway. Like, we ain't dapping today.
Nah, when you start making it like a team thing, see,
Like,
that's what I'm
yeah,
saying.
yeah,
So
we not
I
dapping
understand.
today.
That's what I'm saying. When I said, hey man, and then go back to it, because I'm keep poking at it.
Right.
When that was the can't hold, like his body language said, and I was like, man, you see this? You know what I'm saying? So and then you was like,
But he didn't want no smoke.
I didn't think I heard that. I was like, you gave me some corny ass shit. KG, I didn't think he said that.
Look, I
was
remember
right
coming
there.
to Ticket.
Nah,
because he was
you
ready.
supposed
he
to
about
ride.
I think he was about to get his second tech.
I don't give a
so
fuck.
I'm grabbing him to the side.
We
like,
was
nah,
losing
nah.
at that point. We was
Man,
riding.
if he
You was
get
supposed
kicked
to
out,
roll.
I didn't need him getting kicked out the game.
Fuck
He was
that.
on the edge.
I didn't think I heard that.
I was
I
like, no,
was
he
right
didn't say-
there
I was like,
thinking
nah,
he didn't
nah,
say
I
it.
don't sound like
And
that,
then I
nah.
started getting more upset because you ain't riding. He ain't riding.
Nah, he getting on
When
one, he about to get kicked out.
When Q stood over your ass like, I had to come over there extra wild, watch out, get off my, you know what I'm saying? You didn't come with the same energy. I was hot. I was like,
I feel
damn,
that.
you
You're
know what
right.
I'm
You're
saying?
right.
So
But I didn't want him to
like,
get
damn.
kicked out. He about to get a second tech.
Lying.
He about to get a second
Yeah,
tech.
though, I was
He on
going
one
out
right
on my
now.
shield, man. You know what I'm saying?
He about to get a second
I
tech.
was
I'm like,
man,
no, we
man
good.
ain't
Lord,
riding.
like,
I'm
nah,
out
we
here
good.
by myself. Then he come Doe out like 5 to 9.
Dog.
Here we go. Shout to 9. Yo. Good look to 9. Yo, my dog. That's what I'm saying,
You
though.
a
So
fool.
I get it.
Oh,
but you
man.
can't, you know, especially if guys are real friends, you know what I'm saying? Or, you know, if you in the middle, I get it. You got to keep the same energy. And then whatever you're doing as a team, you do it as a team. You don't do it by yourself. But I get it.
I felt him on that though. Shit, that's what I mean. You know, it is what it is. That's they creating a little, little low key rivalry.
You gotta win though. You gotta beat somebody.
But
I
it's-
think the
it's
Warriors
like-
on the Knicks. And then Steph Curry, I think he not lost in the Madison Square like one time. Has he ever lost in this Madison Square? I think he got a perfect record in that bitch or something, right? He like 20-0 in there. I'm dead ass. He is 20-0. He like 15-0 in Madison Square Garden or something. Something crazy. That's a crazy number. But yeah, man, I think the man, look, I like the gamemanship. The gamemanship is a big part of the game that I think no one talks about. You can actually, in years past, man, you had games where guys was already
12-1.
12-1. That's crazy.
Yeah.
You hear me?
Yeah.
I wonder who has a better record than that in the arena.
His only loss is a decade ago.
See, that's crazy. See, so yeah, I think all that is good for the game. The gamemanship needs to come back to the game because that's a real thing. That's a real thing. That's a real thing that the game has to have, energy and vibes be exchanged and know that he a little shaky and that's part of the game, bro. Did you see Scal and George the Messiah?
Yeah, I did see some of that.
Dog, that was West Fourth to his finest right there, boy. Scal had to go Brooklyn. He had to go. You know what I'm saying? Scal had to go Linden on some.
I was crying.
I was
I
crying.
saw it on the internet.
I knew George was gonna have some problems though, because Scal is, for people who don't know Scalabrini, other than P, he loves one-on-one. Scal right now, if you called him, would get up, put his stuff on just to play one-on-one. You know what I'm saying? Like he won't smoke at all times.
Right.
And it don't matter who you are. He's played strong, slick, bag. You know what I'm saying? He will. On one day you'll see him go one-on-one with Baby, one-on-one with Perk, try to go one-on-one with P, and then talk shit to Ray, and then after the third shot, he like, okay, cool, I'm done. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like he won't smoke. We play. In the summertime, I got ticket.
Yep.
I got no. Watch out, Pete. I want
watch
ticket.
out,
Like
watch out,
and he giving me every. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah. So when I saw that, I knew George was in trouble.
That was some good content.
It was great content.
That
I
was some
thought it
good
was
content.
great for basketball, especially outdoor basketball, like blacktop. Man, we don't even do that no more. We need to bring that back.
You know what he said? He was like, "I'm closer to LeBron, meaning Scal, than you are to me." Didn't he beat him like 11-0 or something?
Yeah, he skunked him 11-0, and there was obviously some fouling back and forth.
Oh, yeah.
Man, that's outdoors.
Pausing the game.
That was outdoors. And when Scal got big, you forget Scal's 6'8", 240.
Sure. Right.
And when he put them things up there, he still,
Right.
Man, I knew George was in trouble. And then when I saw how Scal showed up with what's happening?
Right.
What's happening?
He did.
What we doing, huh?
What's
happening
out here? What
he
we
showed
doing?
up.
He showed
Listen,
did.
when you go to somebody else's park, you go to Dykeman, you go to West Fork, you go to Venice,
sure. Right.
Rogers Park, it don't, man, Springfield, it don't matter, Cleveland Park, it don't matter where you at. You gotta come with some presence.
Right.
Or them locals gonna ring you out of there. Who is this? Yeah, I got next. Who are you? I'm next.
Right.
Yeah, me, let me get you,
I'm
you.
next.
Yeah, you. Man, he
I'm
came out there
next.
with the right energy. Then George tried to sub.
He tried to sub.
Did y'all
What
see
you mean?
that?
I didn't see that.
Man, listen, his man was on the side.
Damn.
Jeff was on. Look, go look this up. It was a man on the side, Jeff. He looked like a younger version of George. I guess George was tired and
Got
needed to
worn
sub.
down
He
and
said,
needed
"Come
to
on, Jeff, I need you." Jeff was looking like, I don't want none of that. He was like, "Jeff, come on, man, I need you." Then the real was playing the little they was playing the David Banner music to it, like, oh man, Jeff didn't want no smoke. I'm sorry.
crazy.
He hit it with, I'm sorry.
Damn.
Shout out to them though, dog. That was great content, man. I knew George was in trouble though. George, stick to them playground guys, man. Leave them league guys alone. It's another level.
When you guys run into guys who don't respect what a pro athlete is, what happens? You know,
P get down. I've been with P. P'll get down right there. I seen P with some footage walk up on some kids. He grabbed their ball like, what? Look, boom. Watch out. Y'all ain't shit. Watch out. Like,
in the summer, I'll be going to these little the little camps.
the
kids' camps.
I know P. P is a one-on-one king. He'll roll it out and be like, let me see what you got. Garbage ass. Come on. Like, just show up and bust a nigga out. Boom. Hit it right there and talk crazy. But y'all work on y'all shit. You gotta.
I give you one shot too. If I score, it's over.
And then, listen, if he scores, it's over. Now, if he got the ball, he hella aggressive. What you got? Let me see what you got. He all in you, you know what I'm saying?
seemed like soon as he got fouled, he turned into a pro.
Right. That's what it happened. Right.
Yeah, a foul is everything to a pro. And if he miss it, that's a foul. That's another thing. He'll turn into magic on your ass.
Right.
If he get come on now, that's a foul. You know that's a foul.
Right.
Like, come on now.
Oh, y'all got that straight from Magic now. I do the same thing.
Come on now, that's
You
a
know
foul.
that's a foul.
Come on, bring that on back. Young fella, bring it on back. Like,
For sure.
straight up. Yeah, P get there right there. I don't like playing one. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
Man.
It's fun, go ahead. Yeah.
I'm gonna get it in this weekend.
Right, you know what I'm saying?
Like, I ain't
But
been
yeah,
out there
P
in
get
like
down
2
right
weeks,
there.
2 weeks.
I've been with him a couple times with somebody yap. What you mean? What? Hold on, what you say? Like, hold on, P, chill out. Nah, come here. I'm like, what?
I'll be doing that
We in the alley, P. That's a crate, P. Hold on. Oh, you see?
Hey, that's where it started.
Next thing I want to ask you guys about the Celtics in the fourth quarter this season. They're 22nd in points scored, 21st in field goals, number 1 in turnovers, and 23 in free throw attempts.
That's
Should
concerning.
Celtics fans be concerned about these numbers come playoffs?
Are you concerned about any of the things in the fourth quarter with the Celtics?
Yeah, I really am. I mean, I
Closing
just
games?
Yeah, just the way they playing. They shooting at an all-time high threes right now, and sometimes they come back to bite you. Like the other night when they shot them 63 threes, they shot 63 threes.
Damn.
And it was just like came back to bite them because if they're not falling, then you allow teams to make a run on you. And then it's demoralizing when you miss, they come down, score. You miss, they come down, free throws. Like sometimes you got to start, like when you get a lead, you got to start throwing body blows. Get to the rack, get to the line.
Fouls.
You know what I'm saying? That's when you start throwing body blows. When it just start mentally wearing on the team. But like when you settling and missing, and when them things ain't falling, because that like your shot, that ain't guaranteed every night. It come and go shooting. Make or miss league, like they say.
It is.
And so it's a little concerning. I think at the fourth quarter, you got to kind of find a way to impose your will by like trying to grind it out, get some easy ones, get on the break, get to the line. I think, it's a fine line with the threes. And they good shots. For the most part, they take good shots.
Bad shots.
But sometimes you don't have to settle,
I think 2P, their style is a lot of drawing kicking.
Yeah,
So meaning
yeah.
that they'll get into the lane, play, make, blah, blah, blah. And then I want to ask you too before I answer it. Do you think his rhythm? Do you think that it's so that we're shooting so many threes that this is, you know what? Damn if we do, damn if we don't. Because when they do hit the threes, it looks unbelievable.
Right,
and they usually blow your ass out.
Right.
I'm talking about two guys having 40, 230, you know what I'm saying? It'd be like 130, 140 kind of shit, right? When they hit them threes and you in the rain of threes, it's over. I'm gonna hit you with a flurry of blows. That's really what it look like, right? But when they not hitting, and how you close out the game is kind of the question.
Yeah.
You think that's a habit just because they're like, damn if we do, damn if we don't. And you hang your hat on that?
When you won like that,
that's what I'm
saying.
See? That's what I'm trying to say. And then they thinking, all the thing it takes is for you to hit it, and then I'm gonna hit it, or me see one go in. Like, when I'm saying them keep shooting, they do not abort the mission.
Right.
They either gonna kill you with a bunch of, it's gonna be a bunch of, you know what I'm saying? Or it's not. And they're gonna hit targets and they're gonna hit.
Damn,
or it's
crazy.
not.
They shot 60 out of 90 shots.
But listen,
threes.
okay,
Wow.
the night when that shit going,
right,
you're in trouble.
I mean, that's who they are.
So you gotta have a plan to where if it's not, we gotta recognize that it's not, and then here we go. Let's get to the cup. Let's get back to playmaking. Because sometimes I think in the third quarter, you fatigued. A lot of that dog, motherfucker be selling. Like, I'll see something where he could have got pump faked and got him in the air. The guy already running at you. That's the first sign to go straight to the cup, right?
Right.
Man, here, wait, let him go by and try to get the tray off. You feel me?
With the way teams respect them on defense and running out at them, it should be more opportunities at the rim.
That's what I'm trying to say.
You know, because like if you a non-shooting team, you ain't closing out all the way.
Nope.
You know, but like teams is trying to run the Celtics off the line, so that's an opportunity that you should be getting more layups and fouls.
I'm saying.
You know, so
that's
I think
IQ.
It's got to be a fine line too.
That's IQ too, though, and that's when coaches bring teams in, and then when we have tape, we go over that. Hey, listen, and then guess what? Fourth quarter, when I'm in the huddle, I'm suggesting that. Let's make sure we get to the cup. Let's not settle. We up 20, because they done lost some leads in the second half.
Yeah, exactly.
So that's what's worrying. You know, you got to have something to where, you know what? How do we finish games off?
Yep.
And how do we finish games off to the point where, you know, we're up. There's no way if you're the Celtics, you up 20-something. You know, it's the league. It happens because you're still playing great players.
Yeah.
But bro, most of the time when you up 20-something, you're supposed to win that every time.
Every time.
Every time. I don't care who you're playing.
A great team should.
That's what I'm saying.
Yes, 100%.
They shoot basically 48 a game. They lead the league, 5 more than the second most, which is the Chicago Bulls. They shoot 37% from three, and that's still in the top 10 of shooting.
Yeah.
So take that for what you
that's
will.
who they are. That's who they are, you know, and that's how they won.
That's their buzzsaw. And then what you don't see in that, they turn around and they D your ass up. You feel me? That's what I'm trying to say.
Yep.
They turn around, and then what you don't see in none of those stats that you just read out, Nate, is that when they turn around, they zigzag you 94 feet, and they switch it, and everybody, you know, like, nah, that's not even, you know? So I think from the idea of playing two-way, actually exhausts them so much that by the time they get to the fourth quarter, man, think about that. 3 quarters of just raining threes and then turning back around and then guarding you. Oh man, that's hard to do that.
Yeah.
That's very hard.
They led the league in threes last year, 42.5 last year.
Yeah.
But numbers across the board on three-point attempts is up just across the league.
And wait till the playoffs come and they push their oxygen in the building and everybody.
Yeah, they might break the record.
Ain't no might. They gonna break the record.
For most in the season.
Listen, playoffs come, I'm expecting
Who has
to
the
see.
record for most threes in the season?
Ooh.
It would probably be the Rockets in 2017-18, but I'd have to look that up.
Or the Kings or something. Kings had Bobby Jackson, Stojakovic, all them. You remember them?
None of them teams were shooting like this.
No, you're right. They weren't shooting at this rate either.
No.
Yeah. It's got to be a team past 217, 218, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
Or it might have been like maybe the Celtics broke it last year.
Yeah.
When you guys hear about everyone saying the 3-ball makes the game boring, what's the big difference if you move in 2 feet, right? A 2 is more exciting than a 3.
So when you hear people say that the 3-ball is boring the game, as players, P, you can speak for yourself. I'm gonna go first, but it's a settle. Yeah. So in the game, Paul knew this. Paul can take a 3 whenever he wanted to. 3 is it's the longest. It's probably the most difficult, right? And it's a very hard shot. So when you see somebody sit back there, when they have the ability to get closer, that's the whole thing of the game, to be closer to the basket, people look at taking a 3 as being lazy. To get a 2 is hard because the closer you get to the basket, you got to have a bag to get there. You just don't get to walk by the guy. So to get to a 2, a guy give you a 3. To get a 2, you got to have some work. And then to get to the rim, you got to have some real work. You hear me? I'm talking about Picasso. Your brush, your stroke got to be high, and you got to You understand? And then guess what? What if this guy's, his only job is to stop you? You know, it kind of, then you got to turn into this. You understand? You got to turn into something like you got some other. You feel me? So in this whole thing where people saying the 3 ball is lazy, it's because you don't have to work for the 3.
Right.
I can come down, and then as soon as you step back, tray ball.
Right.
And I can do that out of 10 times, 10 times. But to come down and get you and then heather you and get you to come back up and then cross you and then get to the cup and then got to wrap it around him? What? Man, you know how hard this motherfucker? Yeah. Man, he'll get to the free throw line, I see it. P head, man, to be over here. Look, if he had on glasses like this, right on touchdown, pouring the man clothes down. Man, I'm looking at Truth like, boy, you good? He's like, yeah, I'm good. Like those little 5-10 seconds at the free throw line, you got to regather. Those are real seconds. I say that to say that when you work for 2s, bro, 2s are real money.
Right.
When you get those 2s, that's real money.
That's real money.
That 3 ball is lazy.
Yeah.
If the 3 ball was today, it'd have all type of layers on it. You understand? Because it's that lazy. It ain't working for nothing. It's just sitting back accumulating.
You can get that anytime.
Straight up and down. That's my analogy on the 3 ball and people's perception on it.
Yeah, I agree.
It's a lazy shot.
So most threes in the season, 1,363 by the Warriors, 22-23 season.
They lost that year.
So let me say this too.
Number 2 is the Celtics from last season.
So let me say this.
The Celtics will get it this year.
But if you hitting that motherfucker, you hear me? If you hitting the 3 ball.
How's it exciting when the Warriors are hitting it?
Because,
when the
you know
Celtics
why? So let me say this. I'm going to tell you, I'm going to give you an analogy of what made the 3 ball beautiful. When you had Klay Thompson, and you had Steph Curry, and you had all those shooters, bro, you remember the famous Christmas joint? When they got all the guys shooting.
Yes.
And then LeBron goes, starting off, Steph.
Jingle bells.
Yeah.
Ding, ding. You know what made that dope? Everybody made their shot. Even if they didn't, I'm just saying, what made it dope was that when you have a team full of shooters, guess what when they had KD, Clay, guess what? Everybody came. I came to see the show. I came to see this bitch rain threes. Right. That's what so when you are built to rain threes, guess what? That's what I came for. Give me that popcorn, man. This shit about to be fire. So the 3 ball can be sexy, and they can also be,
right.
You feel me?
Yeah.
When the team is built to shoot threes, you come for that show. You don't want to necessarily see a team like Utah who's built off physicality, and when they going to foul you hard, and on offense they going to try to outrun you and shit, and then you come in here and they trying to play at Golden State.
Right.
See, it's a bunch of players watching other teams, and he like, damn, how he getting that off? Man, I'm going to do that. Man, look at him. He just came down there. So it's a bunch of that going on. Guys breaking the offense, play call. He might just break the offense, come down, shoot a 3. And they just played 24 seconds of defense on this end.
That's demoralizing.
So that's what I'm saying. You not only do you kill King's team spirit, but nobody wants to play with a guy like that. Feel me? And that's repetitive. So when I'm sitting up here watching it, when it's sexy because the teams that are built for the threes are built. Yeah. Every team is not built to shoot 1,000,000 or 63 threes in there. You know what I'm saying? So that's what we're looking at. Teams that are actually built to shoot threes, man, it's sexy. We sitting back like, damn, Clay had 37 in the quarter. Man, did it. Man, you see where he shot that from?
Right.
Yeah, not some team that used to, throw it into Joel Embiid 30 times. You know what I'm saying?
That's exactly it.
Straight up.
That's exactly it.
Like, man, bro.
Yeah, I don't want teams doing this, trying to play like the Golden State Warriors and the Celtics when you're not built like that.
Right, who are y'all? What are y'all doing?
So
y'all got Joel Embiid. Y'all should throw that
right.
motherfucker in there. What are y'all doing? Y'all got a real center. Y'all can, what are y'all doing? Like, when we watching the game, I'll look at P like, what's that, P? Like, man, y'all need to fire the coach. P go straight GM, man. Like, man, see, look. And that's what it is. Offenses, I keep saying this, and, we talk a new lens, but data, man, everything is so data-driven these days that they GMs are in there pondering up strategies around outscoring you. Not out-strategizing you, but trying to outscore you. Yeah. And that's hard.
Speaking of data, Daryl Morey, GM of the Sixers, recently said he uses AI when making basketball decisions. Curious what your thought is of that, seeing that the
But I don't
Sixers,
understand that.
Yeah,
I don't understand.
it looks like it.
He's using AI to make what kind of basketball decisions?
like health things, rest things, trade, hey, is this guy better from three than this guy,
It looks
stuff like that.
It looks like it. Philly looks like it. Philly looks like he's asking AI. It doesn't look like he has a real pulse on
That's
basketball.
why they at where they at.
It looks like it. You look like
Yeah,
you're using AI.
You gotta understand what winning keys and winning players look like. You know what I'm saying? You can have stats, numbers don't tell the whole story because, like I look at Jimmy, say Jimmy Butler's 18 in Golden State is a different 18 somewhere else. You know what I'm saying? Just on the impact. You know, he gonna have somewhere as compared to someone like okay, so it's just like the eye test and the numbers is two different things.
It is.
You know what I'm saying? Like Westbrook's numbers ain't gonna say the impact that he got on Denver right now.
Nope, it ain't gonna reflect
it ain't gonna reflect it.
Nope.
You know, so
He has a major impact.
yeah,
on
it ain't gonna
their
reflect
winning.
in the locker room. It ain't gonna reflect in this timeout when it's 30 seconds to go, you down one. It ain't gonna reflect in, you know, making the right play. You know, it's just numbers is just numbers.
Won't be on the stat sheet.
You know, and that's the one thing that these GMs mess up at across all sports. You know, and that's what created all these extra jobs and all these extra coaches was this. If you don't know the game inside out or know what you're looking for or know the ingredients that go with winning, like, you know what I'm saying? I can look at a player on a losing team and I can be like, damn, he's a winning player. You know what I'm saying? Like out of 10 dudes, I'm gonna be like, okay, he need to be on this squad. This is gonna show better over here.
Like Jeremy Grant. That's why you said about Jeremy
Yeah,
Grant.
like he gonna look better over here.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And the numbers don't say, you know, what an impact that guys can have. You got to be able to see it.
DeAndre Hunter. Look at his 18-20 coming from the Hawks and how it impacts Cleveland.
Yeah.
You hear what I'm saying?
Yeah, exactly.
Like, yeah. So, you know, to concur what P said and to follow that, you're not going to see a lot of the impactful vibes and energy that goes into helping a team. It's not going to show up on stat sheet. And if it does, it's going to show up in other ways. Rebounds, steals, you know what I'm saying, offensive rebounds, because you got to have anything that has effort in it, that's when it shows up. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I don't agree with that. It's cool. You can look at it and
I think the wave, I think when people see something work, and not to say they're manipulated, but throw it in action, and all it is scripts. The only thing you're trying to do is find something that works and trying to, so I'm sure he's using it in a way of trying to, but when it's sports, bro, data is one thing, man, seeing your eye test, seeing how he reacted when he didn't get the ball or when coach took him out and he sat down, he didn't dap nobody else. Like, you have to watch things, not just from performance, and you got to watch character. You got to watch player involvement with other players. Those things go into how your team not only moves, but how it grows. And if you got, and I seen, man, a great player be on the team, but his energy wasn't right and it affected everybody on the team. So it's, I believe using AI to help, but I wouldn't suggest standing on it when you actually got to do eye tests and got to do character tests and field tests. Those are really big parts of actually, when you're trying to get somebody and trying to grab a talent and bring it together with other talents, all that's important.
But I'm gonna tell you something. Daryl Morey, out of all the GMs or president, whatever you want to call this role, he's been the biggest manipulator of trying to transcend the game to the owners, and it sounds good and looks good at first, but it ain't really resulted in no championships. You know what I'm saying? Because he's been kind of credited with the small ball in Houston or the money ball or something like that. And then now he's coming with this AI, so now people gonna start hanging on to that. But I ain't seen none of that work nowhere.
It's all subjective, huh?
Yeah, but when you come with something new all the time, you keeping the job. You get like for real. You coming with something new that sounds interesting, and it's like at the end of the day, it's been how many years?
Where them results at though?
Yeah, where the results?
I see them results.
Where the results?
That's all we looking for.
The result says he gonna keep getting the job. He gonna keep putting together teams that ain't working out. But he gonna be manipulated. So it's a lot of. It sound good though. It's smoke and mirrors to me.
To be all honest. I mean, like, what's going on in Philly right now is a disaster.
Yeah, he looked like he using
it's
AI.
been a disaster. Like, in the last 5, 6 years.
Those guys got hurt, though. Them guys.
Yeah, but, like,
what do you do? What do you do to some of you
It's
Philly?
been
What do
a
you do? What are you
disaster.
doing if you Philly? What are you doing? You the owner, you the GM, what we doing? Go.
Oh, man, I'm cleaning. If I'm the owner,
You the owner.
everybody gone.
Everybody gone?
I'm talking
Who
about
you keeping?
all the way down.
Nah, you ain't keeping Maxey?
I'm keeping Maxey. I'm talking about.
Keeping your coach, Nick Nurse?
I'm starting in the front office.
Damn, damn, Daryl Morey ain't going. He just gave you
I'm
that.
starting with the front office.
Damn.
I'm just saying, it ain't nothing. We've been running backwards. We running backwards. Like, it's time for a fresh start in Philly for everybody. You know, everybody needs some fresh air.
Damn.
Everybody.
The whole team?
The whole organization.
You starting fresh new?
Completely.
Damn, you over the process?
Over it. I'm over it.
Say word, P.
Fresh air for everybody.
I thought he was K.
Nah, we out of here.
What happened to K?
And B need fresh air.
He
George.
KU.
I love the boy. I love the man. He one of the best to ever play, but he needs some fresh air out of Philly.
Damn, I thought y'all was K.
Daryl Morey needs some fresh air.
Him and B
Who
together.
the coach over there?
Nick Nurse.
Nick Nurse needs some fresh air.
Damn, you get rid of Nick Nurse. I like Nick Nurse, man.
He cool, but he needs some fresh
PG
air.
gone?
PG needs some fresh air.
Damn, you sending PG out of there? You just got him.
Man, he needs some fresh air out
Man,
of
you
there,
just
bro.
got the whip. You take it around the block one time, you like, nah,
I'm
come
saying,
get
you
this.
see that other young boy that played for Philly right now? Hold on.
Who, the light-skinned kid who
Yeah.
hurt? Who hurt?
No, he playing right
With
now.
the
He got like
fingernails?
40 the other day.
Oh, no. My
the other
dog,
guy-
Grimes.
Quinn
Quinn
Grimes.
Grimes. Quinn Grimes.
I'm going with
activated.
Grimes.
He's cracking.
And Maxey,
Hey,
he cracking.
cracking. Yeah, Quinn
Hey, I'm
Grimes
building
cracking.
around
I had him
Grimes.
on my list. Quinn Grimes is cracking. Yeah.
I'm building around Grimes, Maxey, and the dude boy from Duke.
Hey, look, we activated.
Yeah.
Oh, Jerry
Y'all don't want to
McCain.
play? We activated.
I'm
Listen,
building around that.
Yeah.
Build around that.
Yeah. Jerry McCain would have been Rookie of the Year if he was healthy.
No doubt, no doubt.
That's what
Shout
I'm
to your
saying.
fella, yeah.
Yeah. Next thing I want to ask you.
Damn, P. The
young
whole
guy.
fresh air.
Fresh air, all
So
fresh
you
air.
open all the windows.
All the windows is going up. All of them. Shit. The door gonna be open too.
You got the, you know when you got the patio door?
That's wide open. And the screen too. The screen open too.
P got a fan that's blowing shit out.
Yeah, I got the fan and the door open facing the door.
Oh shit, that's some country shit. Go ahead, Nate.
I looked this up. We're approaching the 30th anniversary of your guys' McDonald's All-American game, so I want to kind of
Damn, it's
Damn,
30
for real?
years?
I want to
Oh,
kind of
yeah,
go back
huh?
in time.
It is.
When did you guys get the news that hey, I'm a McDonald's All-American, and how did you get it? 'Cause it's not the internet age.
Remember
it's
how
not
you
all
got your
that.
news?
Damn, I don't know. I think maybe my high school coach.
Cool. I about to say high school coach came in and hollered at you.
Probably.
You did in front of the team or by yourself?
Man, that's a good one, dog.
I
I
don't
don't know how.
know.
Maybe it was a letter. I think I got a letter. Did we get a letter? Like, oh, you made it. Oh, damn.
Oh, hey, boy, you got some mail.
Yeah, I don't know how we find out. I think a letter. I think we got.
You got a
Yeah.
letter?
Yeah, with a plane ticket in it. Ain't that how it went? It was like a plane
They
ticket in
sent
the
it to
letter.
your coach, man. Your coach had to
Man, the
receive
coach.
it.
Yeah, maybe
he
coach.
was like,
got
hey,
it.
give me
Damn, I
it.
sure don't remember.
Paul coach probably made their ass practice, and after practice, like, yeah, we want to open something up. Like, yo,
Nah, the season was over because the game and.
April?
The
Game is in April.
So you probably know about what, a month? Like,
Right.
when do they announce the team? Did they announce the McDonald's team already?
early March, because
So now it's
high
early
school
March.
playoffs go like February.
It's
right?
over right now. So it's 2 weeks away from Mickey D's right
Yeah,
now.
yeah.
So you probably gonna find out now.
Yeah, very soon. So that's why I was curious, asking you guys approaching the
I
30
think,
years.
yeah, Wolf brought the team in and then said
I
it to
don't
me.
remember.
And then did you guys understand like the level of prestige that being named a McDonald's All-American was at that
Absolutely.
point in
Hell
time?
yeah.
Absolutely.
Hell yeah.
So listen.
I watched it every year.
In high school, it was a couple things that you cared about. P, if I say any of this that's wrong, go ahead and just correct me.
I wanted to make Mickey D's.
Streets and Smith.
Yep. You always got that book.
If you found it to make that book,
Yep, for sure.
that was everything.
That was everything.
I didn't care about Bob Gibbons' list. I didn't care about nobody. If you was in Streets, it was a book called Streets and Smith, and it had every player that played, and it didn't always have a picture by him, but it had his name.
It was a college book.
Every real hooper followed that book.
For
that
sure.
magazine,
For sure.
if you ever saw that magazine,
Street
you
Smiths.
didn't buy it,
Yeah.
but you.
Yeah,
Ooh,
for
see,
sure. For
ooh,
sure
look,
you going
Tim
through that when
Thomas,
you go
look,
to the
ooh,
bookstore.
Look right here, ooh, look right here, ooh, look, here go Paul Pearson.
Right, 100%.
And it's got Stephon
Right.
Martin. It's got everybody that you're looking for. Then they might have the juniors, then they might have the seniors, and it's
Yeah.
got Well, that book right there.
So in LA, in California though, they had this booklet called the Cal High Sports. That was another one for Cali though. It was only for Cali.
Only Cali, right?
Only Cali from northern Southern Cal. That's how you find out your local stuff.
That's hard.
You know what I'm saying? You find out, okay, locally where you at. Before you even get to the Street Smith, for me, I was Cal High Sports.
Wow. And then
Streets and Smith, yeah.
So we all knew what the prestige was, and you was looking at those magazines to be able to see who you wanted to play and where you at, and if somebody was ranked in front of you, you wanted to see if he was nice and all that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But yeah, hell yeah, we knew what Mickey D's was and the prestige of it.
So also just going to that game, you go to St. Louis. The game is in St. Louis.
Yeah.
You guys
Damn,
high
I should
school
bring
seniors.
some pictures in. I got a lot of pictures from there.
Yeah. P and the guys hung out. I didn't really hang out, dog. I was going through a bunch of shit, dog. I was in the middle of trying to pass a test, figure out a school. A lot of guys that had already made a decision and shit.
But did you decide to go into the draft at that point? Had you decided, hey, I'm going pro instead of college at that point?
No, this is after the Scotty shit. And then I think a week later I go to Mickey D's after that. And then when I went after the Jordan shit, the famous Jordan whatever story, I go to Mickey D's a week or two later, and then Isaiah put it out because I had just hollered at him. And then Isaiah started putting it out like, oh shit, NBA scouts, all this other shit. And then when I got to Mickey D's, Pierre tell you, man, we was all sitting there one night and it was, man, you going to the league, you doing that, damn, I didn't know you could do that and that. And it was one of those. We was all up at night talking, like the whole, like Sham, fucking P, Chauncey. And then me and Chris Clark left and went to our, kind of, and then the rest of the motherfucker was up, you know what I'm saying? But I remember that shit, man, that was dope, because it was all our peers, bro. Vince.
Yeah, we all
hung out. All of us, we class in 95.
We all went to I got pictures of us at the
hospital?
At the Arc.
We went to the Arch.
The St. Louis Arch?
The
Arch?
Yeah, the Arch.
Yeah, we went to the Arch.
Yeah, they gave us a great tour, and we got to see St. Louis.
I'm gonna bring some of those flicks in.
Yeah, it was a dope time, man. We got to go see the kids in the hospital.
Yeah, we went to the hospital.
Everybody signed to everybody's shoe, and there wasn't no ego in there. I remember everybody was real humbled and chill, man. I remember, you know what I'm saying, the night before they stole the jerseys. P had to put on the whole autographed jersey, you know what I'm saying? But
man, I'm gonna tell you though, practice, Ticket was getting killed.
Yeah.
I was getting killed by Chris Clack, and Ticket was getting killed by Sharif. They was at us. I was like, damn. I remember one day Chris Clack went down middle on the whole team and just ran. I was like, ooh, damn. He drove past me. I was like, damn, Sharif giving his whole up and under Ticket.
I didn't really know his game. He was
I didn't know. We didn't know they was killing us in practice.
They kicked our ass so bad that
the East was killing us in practice.
We went to the right and was like, listen, hold on, man.
I'm telling you, though, it was crazy.
Listen, we can't come out and play like that. We can't come out and look like that. Then they was talking shit and high-fiving. And then they kind of went off and did their own thing. Man, bro, I'll never forget that.
Yep.
When we got beat like that, I was like,
practice, they was busting us
up. No way
I
get on TV and look like that.
Right. Then the game came, it was a whole other story.
I was like,
that was crazy, right?
Straight up.
But I'm glad them on TV.
I'm glad I got to see that because they popped us.
They was popping us in practice.
Talking crazy, bye.
Right. I'll never forget that.
We was talking shit. How you number one? It was
Mercer.
It was some shit.
Mercer was at me.
Ticket, for you specifically though, you win the MVP of that game. How did you feel just amongst your peers being like, hey, I was named the MVP of the McDonald's All-American?
I didn't even really, because actually I thought Paul and Vince, because I think P had the most points, and then Vince just, I think the last 2-3 minutes, that shit turned into like a dunk-a-thon, like a lob. Remember that? We had a stretch where I think I caught a lob, and then a lob caught on me, and then lobbed.
I remember that. I think you came down,
and then somebody caught a lob on me, and then
you hustled back.
And then
Mercer caught a lob on
me. Right. Yeah.
It was like a back-to-back play. It was sick.
You had 28 in the game. You had 18-11 in the game.
He was going for it. He had told everybody he going for it though. You know what I'm saying? I can tell how he was coming out of like pick and rolls. He was going for it. You know how mother come out swinging. He had
I think I only missed like 2 shots or something.
You was getting it up. I already knew what you was on.
I think I was like, shit. I was like 11 for 13.
But 30 years, man, it's pretty cool
That's
that
crazy.
you guys are still together, and looking back in the game, multiple Hall of Famers were in that game. It's pretty cool.
Yeah, that's dope.
There's a lot of good guys, man, that come from that class.
So we got 4 Hall of Famers in there, huh? Is that the most?
Yeah.
That's the most out of any class, huh? Gotta be.
Hell no.
4 Hall of Famers in one high school class ticket?
96, nigga.
high school class.
Oh, okay. You said high school.
Mickey D's.
Yeah.
I'm talking about Mickey D's.
Shit.
Just the game, not the draft, the game. I think that's the most.
Hell no.
I think the most is 2
you see
outside of us.
Man, look at some of them 70s, 80s teams.
They don't got
Matt.
4 Hall of Famers, though. It's me, you, Chauncey, and Vince.
No, it's some other ones in there.
Nah, they got 2.
That'd be a great trivia question. We need to look that up.
Yeah, we'll look that up. All right, let's get to some game picks.
Let's get to some game picks, baby. Yes, sir. What, we 2-1?
Yeah.
Damn.
3 weeks straight.
I don't really like all this, man. We gotta go back to football.
You know what we gotta do?
Nah, can I get paid? God damn. Hey, credit union, credit tiers and all that, man.
I got
hey,
a
man,
case
look,
of wine
man.
for him, too.
What?
I got a case of wine for you.
I don't want to hear that shit, man.
It's sitting right there.
I just want to quickly ask, NCAA tournament starts, we could build some brackets.
Hold on, Nate.
We weak.
What's up with K?
We weak right now. We gonna win the first game, though.
Shit.
We a 7 seed.
Y'all might get popped.
Man, you ain't lying.
Y'all poppable. Y'all poppable.
For sure.
Go get the pop.
I forgot who we playing, though. We gonna have to run into St. John's, I think.
Yeah, St. John's playing well, too.
I think second round, maybe.
Who you got? If you had to put 100,000, you got 100,000. Who you putting 100,000 on? One team. Who gonna win it, P? Who you like? The ball goes up.
Where
Shot goes in.
Florida? Is Florida like that?
Florida, nice. I like them, dog.
I think Florida.
Florida has
like
the best odds with Duke. Those are the two teams with the best odds for the men.
Florida, though.
Florida, nice. I saw that.
Yeah,
I ain't
they
really
Florida.
seen them. I like them, dog.
Yeah, Duke missing Cooper Flag, bro.
He might come
big.
back.
That's
Yeah.
big.
Yeah, he didn't play in
You
the.
Cooper's dad, what you doing?
It's a tough one right there.
What we doing, Dad?
I mean, it's only an ankle.
What we doing,
so
Dad?
like, if he sit for 2 more weeks and they make it to the Sweet 16, I might have to shoot. This dude is on verge of one of the greatest freshman seasons ever. Like, he could be National Player of the Year, Freshman of the Year, ACC player. Man, he can win everything as a freshman.
I mean, didn't Zion do this? Didn't Zion have this kind of run?
But then if they win the national championship too, though, that's why he's looking at all of that. He could win the national championship.
Zion had the same kind of hype coming out of Duke, the same way, dog.
Yeah, did he win National Player of the Year?
Hell yeah.
Damn.
Nobody bigger than Zion in college
No,
when
I
he
ain't
was
gonna
big.
lie, Zion was. Damn, you ain't
Who you
lying.
got? If you betting one team.
I'm gonna go Florida.
I like that. That's a good pick. That was the pick. I actually saw them play.
Or I might roll with or
else?
St. John's. I like Patino. They're in the same bracket, right? Damn, that's gonna be rough.
Slick Rick Pitino is back, boy.
Yeah, that'll be rough.
Got an older team, plus 2,500 for them to
I'm gonna go
win the
St.
tournament.
John's. Then I'm gonna rock with Patino. I'm going to
Man,
St.
Drake and the Kool-Aid. You know them boys ain't got a chance in here.
They're gonna play hard to the motherfucker.
They
I'll
gonna
tell
play
you that.
hard.
They're gonna play hard on the
Hard
break.
don't mean right though.
It don't matter. It don't matter. The favorite don't never win hardly no more.
There's some good players in college too, man. It's what I love about tournament
You
time
gotta
is
have guard play. If your
That-
guards ain't right,
yeah, definitely gotta have some guard play. But man, this is when players emerge right here. This is when cream rises right here, and with the ladies.
That was what I wanted to ask you. The breakout star of the women's tournament, we got Juju, Hannah Hidalgo, Paige Beckers. We got a lot of big stars to kind of run.
Hannah, you got the Irish girls, you got UNC, not USC.
Yeah.
You got the Gamecocks, you got the Wolf Pack. Have you seen the Whoop? Man,
my
NC
girl
State-
from Notre Dame, right?
Yeah,
Hannah.
Hannah Hidalgo.
Yeah, listen,
Man, she
listen.
like that.
She's
listen,
5'6" and she's
listen.
killing.
She killing.
Listen, you seen
My
the girl
girl
in
from Notre Dame.
Texas? Play like little baby Durant? Man, some girl in Texas play like KD right now.
I don't know if anybody gonna beat South Carolina or I don't know. USC is tough.
Listen, bro. There's some good
UCLA
teams
was
out
the
here.
number one
UCLA
seed
good.
overall, and USC was a number
Listen,
one seed
bro.
as well.
There's some good teams out here,
Man, the
bro.
girls. I'm more excited for the girls actually than the
The
men.
girls got some action, boy.
On the
Shawty
real.
them be getting listen.
When they start.
This week, the first 4 games are today, Wednesday.
Today, right?
And then
Yeah.
games
Shawty-
start Friday.
Man, shout out to my girl Harmony. Is her name Harmony up in Harvard? I think her name Harmony or something. Shout out to the little freshman up in Harvard
girls.
getting money, boy.
girls.
She man.
Right.
Harmony Turner.
Harmony, shout to Harmony, right. I'm looking forward to the girls. Boy, let's get it. Let's get this shit. Yes, sir.
All right, let's switch to NBA for some game
Let's
picks.
get some NBA, baby. Yes. What day? What day?
Friday.
Friday. Yes, sir.
Grizzlies at Clippers.
Is Ja playing?
We don't know.
know what
He's missed
he
his
doing.
last 2. He's had a hamstring issue. We're not sure.
Grizzlies at where?
Clippers.
Clippers just pops.
Hey,
good.
man, you know
The
who
Cavs,
cracking?
they beat the Cavs 2-0.
Hold on,
Yeah,
you
they
know who
beat the Cavs.
cracking?
Who?
James Harden.
Yeah, he cracking on.
Man,
He
put some
made-
respect on it, boy. Shout to the beard, boy. Beard went into the booth and dun.
Yeah, James
Man,
Harden.
man. Beard
Kawhi
came out
looking
here,
like
gave
he
him
get-
motherfucking
Kawhi look like he
flashback.
getting a little rhythm too. They
Yeah.
could be dangerous, huh?
Man, ain't nobody talking about the Clips either.
Damn, they could be dangerous.
Man, they all dangerous. Man, give me the Clips, man. You gotta have, yeah.
All right, I'll take
the
it,
Clips
John.
too much in the rhythm too, man. They look good. They
I'll
look
take
like
the-
they
I'll
get
take the-
ready
I'll
for
take the
April,
Grizzlies.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, let's go to Sunday.
Sunday.
Nuggets at Rockets.
Like the Nuggets and Rockets, man. The Rockets
Kind of the
look
battle
good.
for the 2 seed right
Oh,
now,
listen,
almost.
and you know what? Şengün looking like a little mini Joker. You see Şengün?
20-10-5.
Man, Şengün.
He is looking like a little
He
Joker.
looking like a little Joker. I see he'll give you the dime. He'll no-look
do.
you.
He
He'll
do.
give you. He looking like Big Samus out there, dog. Listen,
Damn.
and then Şengün, he got the head. You see Şengün's hezzy? Man, Şengün got the best hezzy out of all the bigs. He got the ghost. He got the
Smitty
Smitty. He
almost.
got
All right, yeah, he cold. No, I ain't gonna lie.
Listen,
They
he
got
got-
some pieces over
They
there.
do, bro. Because you know what you don't put in those pieces? I'm in. When
still
Junior
got that
came
other-
back,
the
hold on.
Junior came back.
When Junior
Yeah.
came back, when
Jabari's back.
Jabari came back,
Damn.
you kind of move our man and put him right there. Can't do that. Our man is probably the third best player on that team.
That's what I'm saying.
Real shit. Like, I'm talking all around. He'll D your ass up, hit a three, play mate, get a rebound. Like, I like, him and his brother playing at a high level right now.
They're both gonna be in the playoffs.
Straight up. That's crazy. They impact their teams majorly, both of those guys.
For sure. So,
I'm gonna take the teacher.
Rockets or Nuggets, who do we got?
I'm gonna take the teacher. So he gonna school the student.
Nah.
Since he a baby joker.
Let's
huh?
get it. Let's get it. Let's get it. Say less. Let's get it. Ooh, where's it at, Nate?
That game's in Houston on Sunday.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, they're gonna need that game too.
Oh, yeah.
They just rested
Listen,
versus.
no way.
They just rested.
They do not beat. Listen, they do not beat.
They just beat Golden State.
They
Without
do not
Joker.
beat Golden. They not finna beat the
And
Rockets
Murray.
at home.
Yeah, they didn't have Murray and they didn't have Joker. And they beat Golden State when Golden State is hot.
Okay, do it again. These young boys.
All right.
All right, staying with Sunday.
Sunday.
Thunder at Clippers. Who do we got?
Thunder.
Yeah, I'm going Thunder.
Thunder in another rhythm. This kid is in another rhythm, dog. He in
Yeah, he in another rhythm.
Man, when I saw, did you see the Detroit game?
Yes, that was tricky.
Yeah, I ain't like how they threw. That was some bullshit. I ain't like how they threw young fella out like
Yeah,
that.
it was tricky.
But Shea looked crazy. He's on another level right now.
He is.
He's in another bag.
Yeah, he is.
Yeah, he's what we say is locked in.
Is he wrapped up MVP in your
Yeah,
guys'
the,
side?
No,
the MVP
no,
is wrapped up.
no.
It's wrapped.
I mean, I want him to win it, but it ain't
It's
a wrap.
It's a wrap.
It's not a wrap.
Let me see the tape on
It's
this
a wrap.
It's
It's a wrap.
Let
It's a
me
wrap.
Fold this up.
It's a
Where's the
wrap.
tape? Let me see.
Shipping.
Put the bow on it.
Shipping.
It's wrapped. We're sending it off. Here you go, FedEx.
Yeah.
Next day delivery.
Next day delivery. It's
He gonna-
wrapped.
It's already in the mail for him.
Already in the mail. They shining it right now. It's in the
Bullshit.
thing.
That's bullshit.
They writing his name. They
That's
engraving his name on it. They engraving his name on it right now. They put
Still
some
got 15
polish.
games left, though.
Yeah, they putting the polish on it right now. They put
Buffing it?
Is it wood still? Is it wood?
Nah.
It's not wood no more.
Nah.
So
Maybe the base is,
it's
but
bronze?
they changed it now.
Bronze.
Yeah.
Okay, so they're getting the bronze.
That
split.
bitch
Yeah,
be-
they.
bitch be wood.
I don't know. It looked Will's
Bitch
brown.
Bitch bronze.
It's bronze. Okay,
It
bronze.
didn't have a wood base on it, though?
Hell yeah. No,
Yeah.
hell no.
Okay.
Hell
Yeah,
no.
the bronze. Yeah, they bronzing it up.
Yeah.
Boom, boom, boom.
I'm off about 40 pounds, 50 pounds.
It's a lot smaller now.
Is it?
Yeah.
The MVP trophy is smaller?
Yeah, than the old MVP. Yeah.
Remember the MVP trophy for the All-Star game? Did you get one of them big motherfuckers? Motherfucker was like,
No, you know what I had?
you got
That shit was 5 feet tall.
No, hold on. No bullshit. No, hold
Hey,
on.
ticket got that big.
this
I
some
was looking
bullshit.
like, damn,
hold on.
that
I'm gonna
thing
show
big.
y'all something. So they used to give you an award that kind of looked like this candle here, right? It used to look like this. It was like glass, and
Like
you
a
held it
plaque
up, and it
almost.
was beautiful, and it was circle,
Yeah.
and it said the NBA All-Star. Man, the year I wasn't even
The
tripping.
year
I
he
didn't give
won,
a
dog,
fuck.
It was
I
the
won
size of this camera.
I won the MVP of the dopest, probably the dopest All-Star game ever.
Yeah, that was
Feel
killer.
me?
That was with Jordan, huh?
When I go out there and I see that mother, first off, that motherfucker is as tall as the camera joints right here.
For real.
I was like, what is this?
That was the
Oh
MVP
yeah,
trophy.
and then David, I didn't care. I got
thing was
that
big as
motherfucker and I
hell,
was like,
dog.
damn. And I heard AI say, I say, oh, he gonna drop that motherfucker. Shit, I ain't gonna drop this motherfucker. But then they had a lid on it. I was like, oh shit, I'm about to drop this motherfucker. So we go to take a picture. And I put the motherfucker between my legs, and the shit was damn near my stomach. I just had to go like, that motherfucker big as shit, right? Yeah, that shit right here in my stomach. I'm like, yeah, you know what I'm saying?
That with the big wood base.
Yeah, now that shit was made of wood like a motherfucker, yeah, double wood. You know what I'm saying?
You still got this one?
Hell yeah, that ain't going nowhere. Yeah.
Oh my God.
30 years removed from your city championship at Farragut.
Damn.
Ronnie Fields, coach of Hope Academy. 2025 state champs.
Oh shit, Ronnie Fields won that. They won the state champ. Shout out to my dog Aaron Fields for winning that. Yes, sir.
Oh, that's dope.
Aaron Fields, Coach Fields over there. Get your ass on the line, goddamn it. I said get on the line. Shout out to Ronnie, man.
That's funny.
Yeah, man. Y'all know what it is. Yes, sir.